This week we're going to be talking about indexing gears. Your shifters are aligned to pull a certain amount of cable per click, which is designed to put your rear derailleur, make your rear derailleur move the chain in the corresponding gear. It's a very simple system, but it's all tension based, which means that the cable over time will stretch. So it needs re-indexing after a time. You might find that your chain is sort of clicking in between gears, and that's when you need to start thinking about re-indexing. So it's really about sort of tuning your gears. There are a few things to remember. The first thing you want to do is put your chain on the smallest cogs. So that's the top gear on the cassette or the freewheel, and the smallest gear on the crankset over there. And then you need to release the cable. That normally takes a 5mm Allen key or some sort of spanner. Turn the barrel adjuster all the way in, so that's clockwise, because turning it anti-clockwise will create tension, and you'll be doing that later. So you want to turn it all the way in to maximize that tension later on. Sometimes the barrel adjuster will be next to the shifters by the brakes on the handlebars. And then the other things to think about are the limiter screws. So this is the high limiter screw, this is the low. So for the higher gear, if I turn this screw clockwise, it will move my derailleur to the right, and if I turn it anti-clockwise, it'll move to the left. And so this is just to align the chain to make sure that it doesn't fall in between the cassette and the frame, and likewise it's the same on the other side. It's to adjust it to make sure that it's lined up properly with the gears, make sure the chain is lined up properly so it doesn't fall off into the spoke. So that's all the limiters of screws are about, is to make sure that your chain doesn't fall off either way. It's to limit where it can't go, where it can go rather. Then you've got the B-tensioner screw. Now that is to make sure that your derailleur is the right distance away from your cassette at all times. So if it's too far away, it's not going to shift properly. You might find it sort of clunking around. If it's too close, again it won't shift properly, and you'll find it really difficult work. So it needs to be about a centimetre away, maybe 8mm at all times. If you can achieve that, great. So what you need to do is you've slackened it off, you've tightened your barrel adjuster all the way in, you've adjusted the limiters, you've made sure the B-tensioner is adjusted correctly so it's the right distance away from your cassette. Now you need to turn the bike upside down or put it on a bike stand, turn the crank and just click through all the gears and make sure that it clicks up smoothly. If it's not doing that, turn the barrel adjuster anti-clockwise and just keep doing it until you find that each gear clicks smoothly into place. And that really is all there is to it. So I hope you found that helpful, and join us next time for more Bikes of the Future tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching.